hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, I hope you like what you see and you find something for yourself. Today we're embarking on an exciting new journey where we merge the wisdom of two profound astrological systems, the Western and the Vedic astrology. Now you may wonder, why do I do that? Why both? Well, each system has its unique strengths and insights. Western astrology is based on the tropical zodiac, which aligns with the seasons, and it gives us a dynamic view of our personality and potential based on the sun's position at our time of birth. Therefore, when we talk about the Aries season in Western astrology, we're referring to the period from around March 21st to April 19th, for example. On the other hand, Vedic astrology is rooted in the sidereal zodiac. It offers a deeper dive into our life's purpose and destiny, factoring in the moon's position and alignment with fixed stars. And as a result, the Mesha season, the Vedic counterpart to Aries, usually begins around April 14th and ends around May 14th. This is why you'll notice a time lag of about 23 days in the Vedic system compared to the Western system. So by integrating these two systems, we can gain a more comprehensive understanding of our cosmic blueprint. It's like viewing a beautiful tapestry from different angles. You know, each perspective reveals a new layer of depth and intricacy. So whether you've always followed the Western astrological system, or you're drawn to the wisdom of the Vedic astrology, or even if you're new to all of these, both of these, there's something here for everyone. So while the timings may not align perfectly, the insights we delve into today and we derived from both systems can complement each other beautifully. And my intention when reading is to speak to both those Western and Vedic signs that I mentioned. So now let's dive into the readings. So the 5-card reading for Aries we'll start with the sun. Now, the sun, this card represents, of course, positivity, joy, and success. It suggests that the coming week will be filled with happiness and optimism for you, Aries and Mesha. You're likely to experience a sense of fulfillment and vitality and enthusiasm in all the things that you do. Then we have the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is a card that symbolizes planning, future thinking, progress. You may find yourself at a crossroads, making decisions about your future. This is a time to plan strategically and make choices that align with your long-term goals. Then we have, in this 5-card spread, we have the center card. The focus card is the Fool, which represents new beginnings. You're all about new beginnings. Your spontaneity and faith. This card encourages you to embrace, I'll say that again, to embrace the unknown. Step out of your comfort zone, take risks, trust the process. And this is a time of exploration and definitely for discovery. Then we have, next to the last card here, as you can see, is the Two of Cups. Now, this card typically signifies harmonious partnerships and emotional balance. And if you've been facing conflicts in this area, this is going to change. Expect them to get resolved. New connections may also form, bringing joy and emotional satisfaction. Then the outgoing card is, there you go, the Justice card. Now, this final card in your spread represents fairness, truth, the law, and it suggests that any decisions or actions taken this week will have lasting consequences. So make sure that you remember that. Make sure that you're acting with integrity and taking responsibility for your actions. So it's, in summary, This week is all about strategic planning. And well, let me go through that, giving you a cross reference. So the planning and the decision making area, the Two of Wands that we saw and the Justice cards can indicate that this is a critical time for decision making. Critical in the positive, negative. So beware. Be sure to consider all the factors and potential outcomes before making any significant move, especially in financial matters or legal issues. Now, in terms of relationships, the Two of Cups suggests, like I said, harmonious relationships. But remember to maintain balance and mutual respect. If conflicts arise, approach them with understanding and a willingness to compromise. Now, the new beginnings that was signified by the Fool, I did mention that, but while it's exciting to embark on new ventures, ensure that you're not rushing into things without adequate preparation and consideration. Now, optimism and joy. The sun, finally, we did mention the sun indicates a time of positivity and success. So you can enjoy this period of happiness and fulfillment, but also stay grounded and not let this success lead to overconfidence. Remember that astrology and readings and tarot readings are here to guide you. Ultimately, you need to make your own decisions and navigate your own journey with confidence and wisdom. Namaste, Aries. So now is Taurus and Vrishabha's turn. Let me show you the cards first. This is, there you are, the Six of Pentacles, 5-card spread. This is the first. This card represents generosity, charity, and giving. You may find yourself this week in a position to give or to receive. So if you're on the receiving end, don't hesitate to accept the help graciously. And if you're able to give, do this giving with generosity. The next card is the Page of Pentacles. There you go, the Page of Pentacles. And this page talks about enthusiasm, fresh opportunities, and learning. You might encounter a new venture or project that will pique your interest, but you may want to decide and opt for taking that route. But remember that it's a learning process as well. This speaks to learning. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. There it is, the Four of Pentacles. It symbolizes security, control, and possession. All right. Now you may feel a strong desire to hold on to your resources and maintain control over your circumstances. Remember, it's important to find this balance between using and saving, spending and saving, holding on and letting go. Then we have the the page, and then we saw the Hierophant. We talked about the Hierophant. There you go. Now the Hierophant talks about tradition, conformity, morality. As a Taurus Vrishabha ruled by Venus, you might feel a strong pull towards adhering to traditions and rules. It's a reminder of the importance of structure, but also the importance of questioning tradition when you need to. Then we have the outgoing card is the Ten of Cups. Now, the final card here in your spread speaks to harmony, marriage, and happiness in personal relationships. It's a positive indication for family matters and close relationships. Now, as Vrishabha, Taurus, you are known for your practicality and reliability, your love for comfort. But it's not a but, and, okay, you can become stubborn. So let's beware. So based on this reading, you need to guard against overprotection. The Four of Pentacles could indicate there's a tendency to be overprotective. So to be mindful not to let go of your need for security, but to let go of the idea to control, because it could prevent you from experiencing new things and sharing with others. And the Page of Pentacles also is encouraging you again to embrace these new opportunities. So don't let your natural need to resist and hold you back, remember. So there is this idea of balance, tradition, and innovation. Okay, you need to balance tradition with innovation. That Hierophant card, the High Priest, indicates a tendency to be overly want to stick to traditions and conventional methods. But wild stability and tradition can provide comfort, though. It's important to question, then, norms and to think outside the box. And you need to manage your resources wisely. The Six of Pentacles we talked about and the Four of Pentacles together suggest a need to balance generosity with frugality. So be generous when you can, but also ensure that you're managing your resources wisely this week. Namaste, and I'll be back. This is Gemini Mituna's reading. And let me show you the cards first. Let's go to the Knight of Swords. There you go. Knight, of course. This represents ambition, right? Action, quick thinking. And as a Gemini and Mituna, however you want to say that or pronounce it, you're known for your adaptability and your intellect, your very quick intellect, and you might find yourself acting swiftly and to achieve your goals. However, it's important not to rush in. Then we have a beautiful Ace of Cups, and this talks to new emotional beginnings, love, creativity. You may experience a surge of emotions or a new relationship coming in this week, but embrace these feelings. Remember to keep your emotions balanced. The focus card of this 5-card spread is the World. The World symbolizes completion, achievement, fulfillment, and it's an indication that you're about to accomplish a significant goal in your life, in this phase of your life. Celebrate your achievements, but also prepare for your next journey. Then we have this beautiful Queen of Cups, who stands for compassion, calm, and emotion. It suggests that you should embrace your intuitive and compassionate side and make sure to care for others, but also don't neglect your emotional well-being. And the outgoing card is the Page of Wands. This talks to enthusiasm, exploration, discovery. It's a time for you to explore new ideas and express your individuality, be open to new experiences, but also keep your feet on the ground. Now, based on the tarot reading, you need to focus on avoiding impulsivity. That Knight of Swords could indicate a tendency to act impulsively, while swift action, however, can be beneficial. Make sure to think things through before making those decisions that you need to make this week. And there's this embracing new emotional experiences that was mentioned. The Ace of Cups especially suggests that you may encounter new emotional experiences or relationships and embrace these with an open heart, but also maintain emotional balance. Then we need this week to celebrate achievements, because the World card indicates a time of achievement and fulfillment. So take the time to celebrate and reflect on your accomplishments. The need to balance compassion with self-care. That Queen of Cups that we saw is a reminder to be more compassionate and caring, but also to take care of your own emotional health. And the outgoing, the exploration with groundedness, which is expressed through that Page of Wands, the outgoing card, encourages you to explore and encourages your individual expression. Be open to new ideas and experiences, but also stay grounded and practical. Gemini, my tuna, namaste, and we will be back the following week. Now, Cancer, Karkata, it's your reading now, and I have a 5-card spread. Let me show you those cards. We start with the incoming card, which is the Hanged Man, which often symbolizes the need to pause, okay, and reflect and gain a new perspective. It suggests that you may need to let go of old patterns or sacrifice something in the present, for future gain. Okay, so it's about surrendering to the unknown. I know it's difficult, and trusting that the universe has a plan for you. Right, then we have the Temperance card. So as you can see, these cards are also this card's talking about moderation and balance, and it encourages you to find harmony within yourself and your surroundings. And the Temperance card tends to say, wait, slow down, take your time. It's about blending opposing elements, okay, to create something new and meaningful. Be patient, have peace, purpose, patience. Peace and purpose are the key themes of this card. And then the focus card of this 5-card spread is the 10 of Swords, and this typically speaks to a painful ending, backstabbing, or feeling defeated. It's a card of closure, all right, which is good, where one chapter ends and a new one can begin. While it may signify hardship, okay, it also brings the promise of a fresh start. Then we have this Four of Pentacles, and this card indicates a desire for control, for stability, and security, but it can also suggest being overly protective, overly cautious, and resistant to change. It urges you to loosen your grip, okay, let up, and be more open and generous with your resources. And the outgoing card is the Empress, and the Empress is a card of nurturing, abundance, and its feminine power. It symbolizes growth, right? Prosperity and the creation of life. It encourages you to embrace your nurturing side and connect with nature and your senses. Now, comparing and contrasting these cards, what do I get? I get the Hanged Man and the Temperance, that both call for patience and reflection. But while the Hanged Man suggests a need to let go and surrender, Temperance focuses on finding balance and harmony. On the other hand, the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles show two different responses to adversity, all right? Acceptance and closure, which is the 10 of Swords, versus that resistance and control of the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the Empress stands out as a symbol of nurturing growth from this reading and abundance, and it contrasts with that 10 of Swords, ending, and the 4 of Swords, that 4 of Pentacles that focuses on security. However, the Empress shares with Temperance the theme. It shares the theme of creation and harmony. Now, despite their differences, these cards suggest a journey from surrendering, the Hanged Man, finding balance, Temperance, enduring hardship, the 10 of Swords, and seeking stability, the 4 of Pentacles, to finally experiencing that outgoing card, abundance, the Empress. So it's a reminder that life is a cycle of beginnings and endings, ups and downs, and everything in between. So it's going to be a real chock full of life week for you. Cancer, Karkata, I hope this helps you. And namaste, we will be back again the following week. So, Leo, now it's time for your reading. Let's take a look at these cards, 5-card spread. So the first card here is the Three of Pentacles. This Three of Pentacles card often represents teamwork, collaboration, the initial fulfillment of a creative endeavor or a project. And as a Leo Simha, you are known for your leadership abilities, your leadership skills, your, well, it could also signify the importance of working with others to achieve your goals. And that's the incoming card. The next card is this lovely Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a card, how can I put it, of emotional fulfillment, happiness, of course, wonderful relationships, harmonious relationships. It suggests a time of joy generally and contentment within your family and your social circle. Then our focus card of this 5-card spread is this Nine of Wands. The card talks to resilience, to courage, to persistence, and being on guard. All right, it puts you on your guard. It also suggests, it indicates that you've been through many challenges, but have remained strong in the face of these challenges. And it may suggest that you're close to achieving your goal, okay, but you need to stay resilient. Then the next to the last card is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands symbolizes a celebration, harmony, all right, and a sense of community. It often represents a joyous occasion and a significant milestone in your life. And now the outgoing card is the Emperor. Now, I'm sorry, it's not the Emperor, it's the Chariot. It's the Chariot. This outgoing card is the Chariot. What is the Chariot on about? The Chariot's about determination. It speaks to control. It speaks to overcoming obstacles and on your way to victory. It represents your willpower and your ambition, which are key traits of Leo Simha. Now, if I go and look at a cross section of these cards and I interpret them one compared to the other, your journey this week suggests collaboration, a time for not only collaboration but also of emotional fulfillment with that Ten of Cups, a time of resilience, the Nine of Wands, and celebration, this Four of Wands, but determination with the Chariot. As a Leo Simha, you're characterized by your strength, your ambition, and your leadership abilities and skills. These cards indicate that by collaborating effectively with others and tapping into your emotional intelligence, showing resilience in the face of adversity, and celebrating your achievements, you can harness your determination to overcome any obstacles in your path this week. But remember that tarot readings are here to guide you, and ultimately you are the decider of your fate when you make your decisions. Always use your judgment and intuition when interpreting these messages. Leo Simha, namaste. I hope this was of help to you, and I will be back next week. Now let's get into the reading for Virgo and Kanya. As a well, don't let me get ahead of myself. Let me show you the cards and interpret it. All right, so the first card here is the Fool card. This card represents new beginnings, spontaneous actions, and taking a leap of faith. And as a Virgo Kanya, known for being very practical and cautious, this card asks you to embrace spontaneity and take risks. Then we have this lovely Page of Wands. The Page of Wands speaks to enthusiasm, exploration, and discovery. It invites you to start something new with a sense of curiosity and open-mindedness. Then we have this Knight of Swords. It's a 5-card spread this is a focus card. The Knight of Swords symbolizes action, ambition, quick thinking, and it might suggest that you're ready to confront any challenges, but also reminds you that you need to do them head on with intelligence and determination. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles here. This card usually speaks to losses, to hardships, or a feeling of being left out in the cold. It suggests a time of struggle, but also reminds you that help is available if you need it. And the last outgoing card is this 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords signifies heartbreak, sorrow, and emotional pain. It's a card that usually appears when you're experiencing some form of sadness or grief. Now, if we look at one card interpreted on the basis of the position of the other cards, your cards this week for the following week suggests a journey of new beginnings. All right, now, with the Fool, of course, in the incoming position, of discovery with the Page of Wands, and swift action with that Knight of Swords, struggle with that 5 of Pentacles, and emotional pain with the 3 of Swords. But as a Virgo, Kanya, you're characterized by your analytical mind, careful planning, and strong work ethic. These cards indicate that by embracing new beginnings and exploring with curiosity, acting swiftly and decisively, addressing your struggles, and acknowledging, taking stock of your emotional pain, you can navigate through your current circumstances this week. But remember now, tarot readings are meant to guide you and inspire your actions. Ultimately, they are your decisions that you take based on your judgment and intuition that make or break your day. I hope this was of help to you. Virgo, Kanya, namaste, and until we meet again next week for next week's reading. Libra, Tula, this is your reading. Let me show you the cards. Now, we've got let me see where I can get you that best. All right. The King of Pentacles, which represents and speaks to abundance, financial security, leadership. And as a Libra, Tula, it may suggest that you're in a position to achieve significant material success or take a leading role in a business or financial endeavor. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles speaks to wealth, family, and establishment. It indicates a time of financial stability and prosperity, and could suggest a focus on family matters or inheritance. This 5-card spread, this is the focus card, which is the 7 of Pentacles. The card signifies patience, long-term vision, all right, and investment. So it invites you to assess your progress so far and consider whether your current path will lead to long distance success. Then we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords often suggests deception, okay, strategy, or moving forward in a situation with a hidden agenda. It may indicate that you need to be cautious. Then we have the outgoing card, the 2 of Pentacles, represents balance, adaptability, being adaptable, and managing your time. It could signifying juggling multiple responsibilities or priorities, and suggests the need to stay flexible in your approach. Now, if I interpret the cards cross-laterally, they suggest a journey of financial leadership. The King of Pentacles, family prosperity, that Ten of Pentacles, but patient investment, that Seven of Pentacles, and careful strategy, the Seven of Swords, and being adaptable, adaptable balance, which is the Two of Pentacles. And as a Libra Tula, you're characterized by your diplomatic skills, a desire for balance, and appreciation for beauty and harmony. And these cards indicate that by leveraging your leadership abilities, focusing on family and long-term prosperity, patiently investing in your future and being cautious in your strategies and maintaining balance in your life, getting tired of saying that, being cautious in your strategies and maintaining this balance, you can navigate through your current circumstances. So remember that these are suggestions, readings try to guide you. Ultimately, you are the one, through your intuition and judgment, that you make or break your week next week. Namaste, Libra. Libra Tula, I do hope this was of help to you. And until we meet again next week. So, Scorpio, Vrishika, it's time for your reading. 5-card spread. Let me take the cards and show you them. All right, this is the Three of Pentacles. This often represents collaboration, teamwork, and craftsmanship. But it talks about an initial phase of difficult, hard work paying off with more work to be done, though. Enjoying the moment is what we are aiming for, and not worrying about what is to be done, okay? As a Scorpio and Vrishika, this card may suggest that your commitment to your partner or to your team and your willingness to put in the necessary effort are key to your success this week. Then we have in this 5-card spread, the second card is the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a card of resilience, speaks to resilience, courage, persistence. It suggests that you've been through challenges, but have remained strong, and you're close to achieving your goal. Then the focus card here is the Ten of Cups. It's a card of emotional balance, fulfillment, happiness, a joyful moment, harmonious relationships. It indicates a time of joy and contentment, even in your family or your social circle. The 4th card here is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords represents a need for rest, relaxation, recovery, delay. It might suggest you need to take time for yourself and rest and recuperate after a period of stress or struggle. The outgoing card, the Ten of Swords, speaks to painful endings often, and deep wounds or betrayal. And it suggests a difficult situation that has reached its inevitable end conclusion. Now, interpreting the cards, your cards suggest a journey of collaboration, okay, with this Three of Pentacles, and resilience with that Nine of Wands, and emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups, and rest, the need for rest, the Four of Swords, and acceptance of endings, that Ten of Swords. And as a Scorpio, Vrishika, known for your determination, your bravery, loyalty, these cards indicate that by embracing teamwork and showing resilience in the face of adversity, in the face of difficulty, finding joy in relationships and taking time to rest and heal and accepting these difficult endings, you can navigate through the week, the following week. And remember, though, that tarot readings are here for guidance, but ultimately, and to inspire you, ultimately, it is your intuition and your judgment that makes or breaks your week, your decisions. I hope this was of help. Vishika, Scorpio, namaste, and until we meet again next week. Sagittarius Danus. Let's interpret your 4-card spread that I have pulled for you. There are 4, like I mentioned, and the first is the card of the 5 of Wands. Now, this card often represents conflict and disagreement and competition. And as a Sagittarius Danus, it may suggest that you're facing some challenges or disputes, possibly within a group environment. It encourages you to see these conflicts as opportunities for growth and development. Then you have a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups speaks to creativity, to romance, an invitation or proposal. It indicates that you're driven by your heart and your emotions. And the card could be telling you to follow your heart's desires and go after your dreams. Then we have a King of Cups. So, these cups. The King of Cups represents emotional balance and compassion and diplomacy. And it does suggest the need to remain emotionally mature when faced with negative energy from other people around you. And you should be able to manage your feelings and react appropriately this week. The last card of this 4-card spread is the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords symbolizes painful endings. And this is, I believe 3 or 4 different signs have had the 10 of Swords this week in their reading. It may signify a betrayal. It's likely that you've hit rock bottom in some manner. And this card also signifies that the worst is over, which is a good thing. And recovery will soon begin. Now, your cards suggest this week a journey of conflict resolution. You need to follow your heart's desires. And maintaining emotional balance, but also dealing with painful endings. And as a Sagittarius Danus, you're known for your optimistic outlook, your quest for knowledge, your love for adventure. And these cards indicate that by navigating your conflicts constructively, by pursuing your passions this week and managing your emotions effectively, accepting the difficult endings, you can move forward in your journey. But again, this spread talks of a guidance. It's guidance. Ultimately, it's there to inspire you. And you are the one who makes decisions based on your judgment and your intuition. I do hope that this was of help to you, Sagittarius Danus. Until we see each other again, namaste. Capricorn Makara, this reading is for you. Let me show you the cards initially. All right, it says the Ace of Pentacles, and this card also often signifies new beginnings in finance and a career. It suggests an opportunity, an opportunity for wealth, prosperity, and security, or a new job is on the horizon. As a Capricorn, this aligns, Capricorn Makara as well, this aligns with your practical and ambitious nature. Then the next card of this spread is the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords is particular, all right? It represents being trapped or restricted, often by your own thoughts and fears. It indicates that you may feel stuck in your current situation, but it also reminds you that you have the power to break free if you change your perspective. Then we have, as a focus here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles symbolizes a nurturing and a practical individual who cares about their home, their loved ones, and financial security. And as a Capricorn Makara, this card reinforces your natural inclination towards stability and practicality. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups represents introspection, contemplation, and satisfaction with the status quo. It suggests that you may be feeling unfulfilled or bored with your current circumstances and you're craving something more. And the outgoing card is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords speaks to a need for rest and security after a period of challenge or conflict. It encourages you to take time for yourself and self-care and mental rejuvenation. Now, if we interpret crosswise, okay, through the cards, they suggest for the upcoming week, a journey of new financial or career beginnings, the Ace of Pentacles. It also suggests overcoming self-imposed restrictions with that Eight of Swords and nurturing your practical side, the Queen of Pentacles. It suggests introspection about your current circumstances, that Four of Cups, and the need for rest and recovery, that Four of Swords. And as a Capricorn Makara, you are known for your ambition, practicality, and love for structure and planning. These cards indicate that by embracing new opportunities, overcoming your fears, nurturing your practical side, reflecting on your feelings of dissatisfaction, and taking time to rest, you can navigate through the current week nicely. But remember, these are here to guide you, these readings, and to inspire you. They don't dictate your actions. So use your judgment and your intuition when interpreting these messages. Namaste. Namaste, Makara, Capricorn. Until we meet again next week. Aquarius Kumbha, now it's your reading time. The Tower and a lot of swords. So let's take a look at this spread. We have the Tower, which signifies a sudden chaos or revelation, upheaval. It suggests that a major shakeup could be coming your way this week. But remember that these events often lead to transformation and growth, which is probably much needed. Then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, it represents curiosity, new ideas, a thirst for knowledge, okay? And as an Aquarian and Kumbha, this resonates with your intellectual and innovative nature, in truth, if truth be told. This card may be encouraging you to explore new ideas and communicate your thoughts effectively. Your focus here is another sword, the Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords symbolizes independent judgment, clear boundaries, direct communication. We call this the Queen of Swords is the divorcee. She gets up and walks away. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what she's on about. It suggests that you might need to make decisions based solely on your intellect and need to communicate your boundaries clearly. Then we have another sword, Four of Swords. This card represents ambition. I'm sorry, I've been thinking swords. That's not the Four of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. Clearly, you can see the horse there. The card is all about ambition. This Knight of Swords. It's all about action. It's all about quick thinking. It encourages you to change, to charge ahead with your plans and your ideas. But it also warns against rushing in without thinking things out first. Then we have this Ten of Swords, another sword. So it's a Tower and all swords. The Ten of Swords symbolizes painful endings. Okay, we get that. Deep wounds. Okay, we get that. And betrayal, deep wounds. And of course, there's that Tower in the beginning. You start to think the ingoing, then the outgoing. What's going on? This card specifically means that you might be feeling defeated or stabbed in the back. But it also reminds you that this is the end of a difficult period, which is great. Now, interpreting the cards, it suggests a journey of facing sudden changes with that tower. Exploring new ideas with that Page of Swords, making decisions based on your intellect with the Queen of Swords, and charging ahead with your plans with that Knight of Swords, and dealing with painful endings, this Ten of Swords. And as an Aquarius Kumbha, you're known for your intellectual, your innovative, and independent nature. These cards indicate that by embracing change, exploring new ideas, making independent judgments, acting on your plans, and accepting those painful endings, you can navigate the week nicely, very nicely. But remember, these are orientations, these readings. They're meant to guide you and to inspire you at best, and always use your judgment and your intuition when you make your decisions, and you will make or break your week. Aquarius, Kumbha, namaste, and until we meet together again. Talk soon. Pisces, Mina, this reading is for you. Let's look at these cards as they present themselves. The first is the Page of Swords, and it speaks to curiosity, to new ideas, to thirst for knowledge, always wanting to learn. This card may be encouraging you to seek out the truth and clarity in your current situation, or it could signify a message or news coming your way. Then we have this lovely Chariot. I love the Chariot. It speaks to strong willpower, determination, success through hard work, of course, and it suggests that you have the control and willpower to navigate through your current challenges with some success. Then we have this Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles speaks to dedication, to mastery, to skill development. And it's likely that you're working towards improving your skills or dedicating time and effort to a particular task. Keep going, because your efforts will definitely pay off. Then we've got this Queen of Pentacles, who represents nurturing, it represents practical business, practicality, financial security. It suggests you need to create a harmonious environment at home or at work, or you may be in a position to be able to offer advice or assistance to others. Then the outgoing card is the Moon, and the Moon signifies illusion, intuition, and the subconscious. It indicates that things may not be as they seem. They may not be as they seem, urging you to trust your intuition and to pay attention to your dreams. Now, if we interpret the cards, these cards suggest a journey of seeking out the truth with that Page of Swords, harnessing your willpower with the Chariot, dedication to to your tasks, Eight of Pentacles, nurturing your practical side with that Queen of Pentacles, and trusting your intuition with the Moon. And as a Pisces Mina, you're known for your intuitive, your compassionate, and your imaginative nature. These cards indicate that by seeking the truth, by staying determined, and dedicating yourself to your tasks, nurturing your practical side, and trusting your intuition, you can navigate through the week quite nicely. And remember, tarot readings are meant to guide you and inspire you, and ultimately you use your judgment and intuition to make your decisions with some success, and you create and make your days. Namaste, Pisces. I hope this was of help to you, and we will see each other again next week. Bye-bye.